about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
To throw right away is Howell. He completes this to Cole Turner. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You talk about this Washington defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
2nd down, they go back to Herbert. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Now Fields. Throwing left sideline complete. It's Moore. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Herbert will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
A try here for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Score, Bears 7, Commanders 0.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Off play action, it's Howell.
at the 11-yard line.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Commanders 0.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Escaping the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
This time they'll throw it with Howell. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. And they go play action with Howell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Gibson, and he is going to lose yardage here. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll go play action. Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Howell, 3rd and goal. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Flushed out right. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Bears 14, Commanders 3.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields going to keep it running left. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the fumble recovery, Howell. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. To return, this is Eddie Jackson. Sheds off the tackle. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
So many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Fields. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Commanders 3.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Brings up third and 8.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Howell throwing on third down here. That one is slant to McLaurin. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
79 Bronco.
Howell going to go for it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. To throw is Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And down inside the 15 he goes. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. He's going to try and do this himself. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Back to throw, Fields. Touchdown! DJ Moore, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Bears 48, Commanders 3.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Faking the handoff, Howell. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And Howell will throw it. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a second and 10. On the counter, Gibson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Howell going to audible to something else.
Check. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 26. They'll try the left side with Gibson. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 9. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Howell. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Howell. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
It's Howell with another throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for two. Howell throwing for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Angel. Go.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Fields. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Right.
Now Herbert to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Up.
Fields going to keep it running right. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Here's Fields now on second down. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, Fields. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, 37 yards. And the Bears are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't.
And that's caught inside the 30. Big yardage that time for Washington. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Go.
Here's Howell. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Throwing on 2nd and long. Howell under pressure, and they got to him again. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Howell's going to mix it up here. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Blair. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. 4th down, Howell. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. De'Ami Brown, 28 yards. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Commanders 17.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone, fighting his way through contact. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.